President-elect Donald Trump and what he has had to say with regards to what is to be expected from his term, the second term of him being elected as the President of the United States of America. Let's take you through these very comments that's recently been made at a conference that he addressed. US President-elect Donald Trump on 7th of January during an hour-long press conference made many things clear about his agenda when he returns to White House. Firstly, Trump has refused to rule out using military or economic action to pursue acquisition of the Panama Canal and Greenland, part of a broader expansionist agenda he has promoted since he won the elections in November 5th. Here's a special report on it. Let's take you through it in details. Number one, when we speak of why Trump is eyeing Panama as well as Greenland. Unique geopolitical position. It occupies a unique geopolitical position which sits between the United States and Europe. Its capital city, New York, is closer to New York than it is to Denmark's capital, Copenhagen. Possible transatlantic military hub, and it is also rich in rare minerals. What might be even more appealing to Donald Trump, however, is Greenland's rich deposits of natural sources, including oil and gas, as well as the rare earth metals in high demand for the electric cars and wind turbines of the green transition. Opportunities as the ice melts. Melting the ice and rapidly rising Arctic temperatures are giving Greenland a front row seat to the climate crisis. But some also see economic opportunities as climate change reshapes the country. Now, before we head into this in greater depth as to what exactly is Trump's entire plan of action, let's take you through what exactly has been said by Trump over the matter.
I'm not going to commit to that.
U.S. President-elect Donald Trump on Tuesday declined to rule out military or economic action as part of his desire to have the U.S. take back control of the Panama Canal and acquire the Danish territory of Greenland.
No, I can't assure you on either of those two. But I can say this, we need them for economic security.
The extraordinary statement came as Trump further outlined an expansionist agenda 2 weeks before he is sworn into office on January 20th in Washington.
Well, we need Greenland for national security purposes. I've been told that for a long time, long before I even ran.
Trump suggested he would impose tariffs on Denmark if it resists his offer to purchase Greenland, which he said is vital to U.S. national security. Denmark has said Greenland is not for sale. Aya Chemnitz is a Greenlandic member of the Danish parliament.
It's a question of whether should we maybe collaborate a bit more with the US. We shouldn't be bought by anyone because Greenland is not for sale and Greenland will not be for sale, but we can have a closer collaboration on business development with the US.
Her comments come as Trump's eldest son, Donald Jr., on Tuesday, arrived in Greenland's capital, Nuuk, on a private visit. When it comes to Panama, its president, Jose Raul Molino, has previously rejected the notion of turning the canal back to the U.S., which had owned it before handing over control to Panama in 1999.
We gave the Panama Canal to Panama. We didn't give it to China. And they've abused it. They've abused that gift. It should have never been made, by the way. Giving the Panama Canal is why Jimmy Carter lost the election, in my opinion, more so maybe than the hostages.
The press conference, Trump's second since he won the November 5th election, took place 1 day after Congress formally certified his victory.
Nobody's ever won so many cases as I have.
Meanwhile, on the same day, a New York appellate court denied Trump's bid to halt the sentencing Friday for his conviction stemming from hush money paid to a porn star. Also on Tuesday, a judge in a separate case temporarily blocked special counsel Jack Smith from releasing a report on his investigations into Trump for his mishandling of classified documents and attempts to overturn the 2020 presidential election.
Now, those were some of the excerpts with regards to what has been said by Trump so far. Now, let's take you through why is Trump eyeing Panama. National security and economic stability being first. Trump argues that control over the canal is essential for maintaining American influence in the global trade routes. Again, perceived economic injustice. Trump has criticized the fees charged by Panama for U.S. vessels transiting the canal, claiming that they are exorbitant compared to those for ships from other nations. Again, concerns over the Chinese influence. Another significant aspect of Trump's argument is his concern about China's growing influence in the region, particularly regarding the management of certain ports near the canal by a Hong Kong-based company. Now, US President-elect Donald Trump has threatened to regain control of the Panama Canal, a vital shipping route. He feels that Americans are being cheated by the Panamanians. Meanwhile, Panamanian President Jose Raul Molino has said in a video that every square meter of the canal belongs to Panama and will continue to be so.